Struggling to improve your garden soil but traditional composting feels like an impossible chore? You're not alone. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the constant turning, monitoring moisture levels and waiting months for that perfect black gold, then this guide is about to transform your gardening journey. Today we're diving deep into a groundbreaking alternative that solves your soil dilemmas once and for all. You're about to discover how to effortlessly build incredible humus and dramatically enhance your garden's structure, giving you the lush, healthy plants you've always dreamed of. All without the usual composting effort. The compost conundrum: why you need alternatives. Let's be honest about traditional composting for a moment. While it's undeniably beneficial, it comes with challenges that can discourage even the most enthusiastic gardeners. Many of us struggle with limited space, especially in urban settings where dedicating a corner to a compost pile simply isn't feasible. Then there's the time factor. Composting requires consistent attention, regular turning, and careful balance of green and brown materials. The process can take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years depending on your method and climate conditions. Beyond the practical challenges, sourcing the right materials can become a constant concern. You need the perfect ratio of nitrogen-rich greens to carbon-heavy browns, and maintaining that balance while ensuring proper moisture and aeration levels can feel like a full-time science experiment. Many gardeners also face issues with pests, odors, or municipal restrictions that make traditional composting impractical or impossible. The core problem remains. We all need healthy, humus-rich soil to grow thriving plants, but the traditional compost route isn't always accessible or sustainable for every gardener. This is where an often overlooked soil builder comes into play, one that's been used by farmers for centuries and is now ready to revolutionize your garden's health. Green manure unpacked: what it is and why it's powerful. Green manure represents one of nature's most elegant solutions to soil building. Simply put, green manure consists of plants grown specifically to benefit the soil rather than for harvest. These living soil amendments work their magic while they're growing and continue to enrich your garden long after they've been incorporated into the earth. The process works through a beautiful natural cycle. As green manure crops grow, they capture nutrients from deep in the soil profile through their extensive root systems, bringing these minerals up to the surface layers where your garden plants can access them. Simultaneously, leguminous green manures form symbiotic relationships with nitrogen-fixing bacteria, literally pulling nitrogen from the air and storing it in root nodules, then releasing it into the soil when the plants decompose. When you incorporate green manure into your soil, whether by cutting and leaving it on the surface or digging it directly into the earth, you're feeding billions of soil microorganisms. These tiny workers break down the plant material, creating humus, that dark, crumbly substance that's the hallmark of healthy soil. The benefits extend far beyond simple organic matter addition. Green manure improves soil structure by increasing aggregation, which enhances both water retention and drainage simultaneously. The root systems create channels that improve aeration, while the decaying plant matter feeds earthworms and other beneficial soil creatures that further enhance soil health. Additionally, green manure provides excellent erosion control, suppresses weeds naturally, and can even break pest and disease cycles by interrupting the life cycles of soil-borne problems. So when it comes to choosing your soil superheroes, let's talk about the top green manure crops. Understanding the different categories of green manure crops will help you select the perfect options for your specific soil needs and growing conditions. Legumes form the foundation of most green manure programs because of their nitrogen-fixing abilities. These plants partner with rhizobia bacteria to convert atmospheric nitrogen into plant-available forms, essentially manufacturing fertilizer right in your soil. Crimson clover stands out as an exceptional choice for most gardeners, thriving in a wide range of climates and soil conditions. This beautiful red-flowered legume can be planted in late summer or early fall, growing through winter in moderate climates and providing spectacular spring blooms before being incorporated. Austrian winter peas offer similar benefits with the added advantage of producing edible shoots if you choose to harvest some before incorporation. Grasses and cereals bring different strengths to your green manure program. Winter ryegrass develops incredibly extensive root systems that dramatically improve soil structure while scavenging nutrients that might otherwise leach away during winter months. The biomass production is impressive, often providing more organic matter per square foot than other green manure options. Annual ryegrass works similarly but completes its cycle more quickly, making it perfect for shorter rotations. Broadleaf plants like mustard and radishes serve specialized functions in green manure programs. Mustard family plants are excellent for breaking up compacted soil layers with their strong taproots while also providing natural pest deterrent properties. Buckwheat deserves special mention as a quick-growing option that can fit into short windows between main crops, providing rapid soil coverage and impressive phosphorus scavenging abilities. For maximum benefit, consider mixing different types of green manure crops together. A combination of crimson clover, winter rye, and radishes creates a diverse ecosystem that addresses multiple soil needs simultaneously while providing habitat for beneficial insects and soil organisms. Planting and incorporating, here's your step-by-step guide. The success of your green manure program depends heavily on proper timing and technique. For fall-planted green manures, late summer through early fall provides the ideal planting window. In most temperate regions, planting between mid-August and early October allows crops to establish before winter while taking advantage of fall moisture and moderate temperatures. Soil preparation follows the same principles as any garden planting. Begin by clearing the area of weeds and debris, then lightly cultivate the surface to create a good seedbed. Most green manure seeds are small and don't require deep planting. Broadcasting the seed over the prepared area and lightly raking it in typically provides excellent results. Water thoroughly after planting and maintain consistent moisture until germination occurs, usually within 1 to 2 weeks. The incorporation phase. It's that crucial moment when your green manure transforms from living plants into rich soil-building humus. Timing this step just right can really maximize the benefits while avoiding any potential drawbacks. For most green manures, the optimal time for incorporation is just before or during peak flowering. This is when the plants have accumulated their maximum biomass but haven't yet put energy into seed production. Now you have 2 primary incorporation methods to choose from, each with its own distinct advantages. The chop and drop method involves cutting the green manure at ground level and leaving the plant material right on the soil surface as mulch. This approach, you see, mimics natural forest ecosystems where leaves and plant debris slowly decompose on the forest floor. The cut material gradually breaks down, feeding soil organisms and improving surface soil structure while providing ongoing weed suppression. Alternatively, you can dig the green manure directly into the soil, either by hand with a garden fork or using mechanical cultivation. This method offers faster decomposition and more immediate soil improvement, but it does require a bit more physical effort. When you're digging in green manure, it's best to work in sections and incorporate the plant material into the top 6 to 8 inches of soil. And don't forget to add water if conditions are dry, as moisture really helps accelerate the decomposition process. Regardless of which incorporation method you choose, patience is key after incorporation. You'll want to allow at least 2 to 3 weeks between incorporation and planting your next crop. This gives the green manure time to begin decomposing and prevents any potential allelopathic effects that can temporarily inhibit seed germination. Beyond the garden, the future of soil health really depends on the choices we make today. Regular green manure use creates cumulative benefits that compound over time, transforming your garden's soil health in ways that single applications of compost or fertilizer just can't match. Each cycle of green manure growth and incorporation adds organic matter while at the same time improving soil biology. This creates a self-reinforcing system of continuous improvement year after year. The long-term benefits extend well beyond immediate soil enrichment. Gardens that incorporate regular green manure programs typically show increased resilience to weather extremes, with better water retention during drought periods and improved drainage during heavy rainfall. The enhanced soil biology creates natural disease suppression, reducing the need for chemical interventions while supporting healthier plant growth. As climate change brings increasingly unpredictable weather patterns, building soil organic matter through green manure becomes even more critical. Humus-rich soils act as carbon sinks, helping mitigate climate change while providing the stability and resilience your garden needs to thrive regardless of environmental challenges. The beauty of green manure lies in its adaptability to any gardening situation. Whether you're working with raised beds, in-ground gardens, or even large containers, you can incorporate green manure principles to build better soil. Start small with a single bed or section of your garden, observe the results, and gradually expand your program as you gain confidence and see the remarkable improvements in your soil's health and productivity. Take action. Transform your garden today. Now that you understand the incredible potential of green manure to revolutionize your soil without the hassles of traditional composting, it's time to put this knowledge into practice. Start by selecting appropriate green manure crops for your climate and planting season, then commit to observing and documenting the changes in your soil over the coming months. Remember, building incredible soil is a journey, not a destination, and green manure provides one of the most effective and sustainable paths forward. If this guide has opened your eyes to new possibilities for your garden, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more innovative, practical gardening solutions that will keep your garden thriving year after year. Share your green manure experiments and results in the comments below. Your experiences help build our community of passionate gardeners committed to working with nature rather than against it. Together we're cultivating not just better gardens but a more sustainable future for all our growing spaces.